Hello my craft friends, Tracy here. In this video, we're going to be DIY crafting with some of those fun craft supplies that we purchased on Thursday. Now, if you missed that video where I ran down all the supplies that I purchased for upcoming DIYs, I'll have that linked in the description box below. But let's go ahead and get started with these fun DIYs. All right, now this one should go pretty quick, and we're going to be using that supply that we hauled on Thursday, these acrylic ornaments, and they were $4.99 originally, and I got them at Hobby Lobby, but I got them at half off. So we're going to use those. Then we're going to need some ribbon, which I got this pink and white gingham ribbon at Dollar Tree, back when things were $1.25. And we're also going to be using these cute little cold gingerbread man cold transfer stickers, and it's a 6-piece set. Originally $3.99, but half off, making it roughly $2. So this should go pretty quickly. So let's see. I say that, but we'll see. Okay, so you're going to take your ornament, and you see how it has like a film on it, like a frosty film? You're going to remove that, and it's kind of difficult at first. You got to kind of peel. I'm sure there's a better way to do it, but I usually like to just peel mine with my finger. There. And then once you get it started, you try and keep it clean. Keep it clean. And then we'll do it to the other side. We're going to take the other side off as well. Now, you probably could use a little tool to take this off, but I'm always afraid I'm going to scratch it. So now we have our, see how clear that is? Oh, I love it. All right, so we got that done. We're going to set it aside. We're just going to let it sit over here, clean. We're going to take our, also I have a little vinyl, like a paint splotch that I printed out in pink. That pink vinyl from Michaels. And we're going to take our, now I want a clean surface. This doesn't look too clean, actually. Let me see here. Let me just get my surface clean. Hold on. You know what? Let's do it on this. Let's do it. We're going to do it on a piece of white paper, pristine white paper, which might focus weird, but anyway. We're going to take our ornament. We're going to take our paint splotch decal, and we are going to put it on the back side of our ornament. Now, to do this, you want to not get any bubbles. So to do it, you got to do it slow and easy. Slow and easy. So I just start by sticking mine down at the edge. See, it's still up like that. And then you're going to take and you're just going to push. I'm just using a gift card here. And you're just going to push all the way till you get to the edge, and then just rub it across. And then you should, fingers crossed, have no bubbles. Perfect. Oh, I love it when that happens. That is so awesome. Let's see. Yep, no bubbles. So then we're just going to remove our transfer tape. Okay, we removed our transfer tape. And I see just a slight little bubble, which isn't the end of the world. I think it might be like a little dust particle or something. But that's not going to matter for this ornament. So then you have this, look at that. I love that so much. That is so amazing. So now I've never worked with the, I got some sticky on my ornament. I've never worked with these these cold transfer stickers, whatever that means. Peel paper backing from design. Apply design to surface in desired location, smoothing out any air bubbles. Peel clear film from design. Enjoy your creation. So apparently, cold transfer stickers are just vinyl decals. Unless, you know, you can prove me differently. It sounds like a vinyl decal to me. But you know, you could add fancy names to everything. That way you sucker people into buying it. Like me. Okay, so now I'm going to cut mine. You can see there's a line. There's 6 pieces and there's a line right up the center. So I'm going to cut one of mine out. See how cute they are? Oh, I'm going to cut this one, I think. I like the candy cane one too. Well, I'll cut this one. We'll try this one. All right, so let's see how these work. Let's see how these work. All right, so it says to peel the backing, which let's see if we can get that done. All right, so I got the backing peeled. Let's see, did I do it correctly? Oh, I don't think I did. What the heck? Did I not do the backing? Maybe this isn't a sticker. Alright, sticker, cooperate, will you please? Alright, let's see. Oh, that's not it either. Alright, whatever. Alright, this is already like annoying. We'll see, we'll get it, we'll get it, we'll get it. Oh, here we go. You just had to rub it down like a vinyl decal. Oh boy. So basically these are vinyl decals that are adorable. And if it starts peeling up, you just rub it down like a vinyl decal. Oh, look at how cute that is. See the backside? The backside this way, and then you got the little decal on there. So we're gonna stick our gingerbread man on, and we're gonna stick it on our clear, shiny side. See how we have the matte side where we put the paint splotch? We're gonna have the shiny side up. Shiny side up. Make sure our hole is straight. Make sure our hole is straight. And we are gonna put, now this has like, see the little snowflakes and hearts and stuff? I don't know if I'm gonna stick those down just yet. I might, I'm not sure, but let me put down my gingerbread man. I'm gonna put him down. Oh, yeah, put him down. I could put the little pink snowflake. That would be cute, I think. Actually, the heart would be cute too. Maybe we'll save the snowflake for something. It'd be cute. So then we're gonna just rub over our vinyl or our cold transfer. What is it called? Cold transfer stickers. Okay. Whatever you want to call them. And then, you know what, I think I'm going to just stick the white snowflake down too, because this seems like it's going to be an issue. An issue. So there you go. Oh, it's so cute. And maybe I'll add another one over here if I have an extra one on my little piece. And then, now this is where it might get tricky, because I don't know what is there, like, it says to just peel the, oh yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, this is hard. This is hard to peel. But it's cute. Look at it. Now the snowflake might give us a little bit of trouble because it's so fine. But no, it isn't. Look at that, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I need more of these in my life. I'm just saying. I need more cold transfer stickers in my life. Yes, look at how cute this is. Stop it! Get out of town! These are so adorable! Now, should I put another white snowflake here? Do they have any more? They've got one right here, a little one. Maybe I will do a little one, although that's so balanced out perfectly. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I think it does. I think it needs another little snowflake. What do you guys think? I definitely have to go get more of these. These are adorable. These are stinking adorable. They had some other kind too, and I was just like, I'll try the gingerbread man because I had this idea for the pink. So, oh yeah, look at that. It's a cute little snowflake. Okay, we're gonna put it right here. Oh, it's hard to pull. It's not as easy to get the transfer tape off as normal stickers, but yeah, I'm really liking this cold transfer stuff. Look at that, you guys. How stinking adorable. Can you see without the glare? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, now let's add our little, you know what, should we put a bow or should we just put a hanger? Maybe just a hanger because it's kind of busy. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. A bow would be cute though. But I'm just gonna do a hanger. This pink gingham and white hanger. Look at it. It's so adorable. Oh my goodness, I can't even. Oh my gosh. If you had a, now you could also do a brown vinyl behind it. That would be cute too. Or maybe a white if you didn't want to do the pink and you wanted to stay with the traditional. All right, now I'm going to do the whole set and then I'll show you that when I'm done. All right, my craft friends, what did you think of DIY number 1? I think they turned out so cute. And look at that little gingerbread man. Oh, he's so adorable with this little bow tie. You have to make these. Now, I don't say that a lot, but these you have to make. They were so much fun. And you could personalize it. You could put a little name across his little gingerbread belly there, or maybe up around at the top to personalize them for coworkers or family members. I think that would be adorable. Well, with that said, let's go ahead and continue on to DIY number 2, where we are going to be working with a very interesting craft supply. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, for this DIY, we're going to be using those wool dryer balls that I purchased from Amazon. And we're going to need 3 of them. I think I'm going to use the other ones in my dryer. I'm not 100% sure. I might make a set of 6 of these, but we're going to see how these 3 work out, and then I'll decide. But I think I'm going to use them in my dryer. Alright, so we're moving on. And when you take the little dryer balls out of the package, you have to kind of shape them up a little bit. It's kind of like making a snowball, actually. And I don't care that they're not perfectly round. Now, if that bothers you, you know, you'll just really want to work on getting them round. But I think they're pretty round for being made of wool. You know what I mean? All right. So, and we also need our felt. Remember our felt pieces we purchased, and our candy cane twine, which everybody needs candy cane twine. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our dryer ball and our pieces of felt. Now the first one I'm going to do, I'm going to be making some holly. And I'm going to set that aside because that's going to be our second one. And we're just going to cut out some leaves out of our green and some berries out of our red. So I went ahead and did that ahead of time just so you guys didn't have to watch me cut out leaves. But I will do it. I will do one. Let me see here. Do I have a little piece of the green? I think I do. Hold on. I don't, but that's okay. We'll just cut a piece of the green and I'll show you how to cut out the holly leaves just in case you need some help here. I just start by cutting a piece. You can cut as much as you want, but just for showing you purposes, you just start out by cutting like that. Just cut out a little circle, and then you come back in, and then you go around like a half circle, cut out, then you just go point like that. So now you have that, and then you'll just continue down the other side exactly like you did the first side. And then at the end, you'll bring it down to a point. So then you have what looks like a little holly leaf. And I've cut some out over here. See how it looks? Little holly leaf. Okay. And then you'll just cut out little round circles with your red felt. And you'll just cut out little tiny circles with that. And this is what I have so far cut out. And we're going to take our dryer ball. And we're going to start adding the little holly onto our dryer ball. And you can do this any way you want, any design. I think I'm going to do, maybe I'll do 3 of the holly leaves. No, I think I'll do 2 holly leaves and 3 berries. Yeah, so we're going to do like that. Maybe I'll do 3. Yeah, I'll do 3 of the leaves and 3 of the berries. So let's go ahead and start adding those on. And we're going to be doing it with just some standard hot glue. Now, whatever glue you want to use is fine. I'm just going to start with the hot glue and see where we get. Oh yeah, it looks so cute. Perfect. Okay. Then we're going to take our second leaf. We're going to put some hot glue on it. Can you guys see? Put a little hot glue on there. And just be very careful with your glue so you don't get those strings. Try to not get the strings. But I guess if you do, you can just clean them up. We'll add our third little leaf. You don't need that much glue actually. You just need a tiny, tiny bit of the hot glue. We'll just glue that like that. Then you have what looks like this, like a little holly. Then we'll take our red. Take it down. Look at how cute that's looking already. Oh, look at how cute that's looking. All right. And I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to continue on around my, maybe I'll do one there too. I'm going to continue on and just add them now. This is all new to me, so we'll see how this turns out. But it does look so cute already, I think. So maybe we'll put one on one side. We'll start by one on one side. Actually, we'll start like this. Yeah, we'll flip it over and do it like this. Because I might need more, I might need less, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so now we have our felt pieces on there, and look at how cute that is. Little holly. And then I did this one too, which I really love, the little green, and it's so cute. But now we need to add a hanger, and to do that, to make it look nice and clean, I think what I'm going to do is take some of my twine. We're going to cut it. And then I'm going to knot my twine at the end like that. So we got a knot there like that. And I'm going to cut it really short right there at the knot. Then I'm going to take a piece of red felt. You can use whatever color you want. And I am going to take, where did I put that thing? Where did I put it? Actually, I want to punch a hole in my felt. I don't have my X-Acto knife here. Oh well, that's okay. We'll just take some of these pliers and we're just going to punch a hole right in the center of our fleece like that. I mean felt. Felt. And you just poke a hole right in the center. Kind of wow it out a little bit. Then we'll take our twine and we're going to feed it through our hole. And that's going to need a lot of luck to feed it through our hole. I might need to punch a bigger hole. Yeah, I think I need a bigger hole than these. So let me see. What do we got here? What do we got? How about a pencil? Let's try a pencil. Everyone's got a pencil, right? Yeah, that I think is going to work. Because see how it's really punching a much bigger hole? Yeah, so just take a pencil. Oh yeah, perfect. See it? See the hole? Now we can take our twine and put it up through there. I have glue on my hands and it keeps sticking to the... And then we'll just pull it through our... So now you have this like this. You see what I'm saying? And that will stop that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to put some hot glue on it, then we're going to glue it on top of our ornament. So let's go ahead and do that. And this is going to serve as our hanger. Okay, and then like this, we're just going to put this on top like that. And let it dry. And while that one's drying, we're going to move on. We're going to do the second one. This, I just think, makes it look more professional, in my opinion. All right, now I did a little thing at the top of my ornament, and I'm just going to stick it right on top of there. Make sure it's nice and stuck. While that one's drying, I'll show you this one. And then you have this perfectly clean hanger at the top, which I love. And I think they look really professionally done, in my opinion. What do you guys think? I love these. I can't wait to make more. I think I am going to make all 6 of my... I think I'm going to order more dryer balls, if I'm being honest. I've got a lot of ideas that I want to do these. So you got that one, which is so cute. Do you not love it? And then this one's dry enough now. And then look at the little holly ball. Oh my goodness. Don't you love it? I love it. It's so cute. So now we have our felt ornaments. Well, wool and felt actually. Okay, my craft friends, what did you think of DIY number 2? Don't you love them? I love these felt ornaments. Well, actually, they're a wool dryer ball with the felt cutouts, but I think they are so gorgeous and they were so much fun to make. I can't wait to kind of fine tune my little cutouts of my felt to put on the ornaments, and I think I'm going to make a whole set of 12 of these for my rustic outdoor tree, and then this little cutie is going to go on my old-fashioned tree. I have a tree that has all of my ornaments throughout the years. Even when I was a kid, my mother gave me my childhood ornaments that I made, so I have a whole tree of those, and I think I'm going to put this one on there because it'll be perfect. Well, let's go ahead and continue on to DIY number 3, where we're going to be working with some fun wood shapes and we're going to make some personalized Christmas decor that you're going to love. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, now for this DIY, we're going to be using these fun ornaments from Hobby Lobby. And they are called an ornament kit, but we're not going to be using the markers today. We're also going to need a little bit of tinsel. If you like tinsel, if you don't, just leave it off. And some ribbon and some scrapbook paper of your choice. And I'm going to be using this scrapbook paper that I purchased at Hobby Lobby, and I think it's so cute. Look at that pattern, but you could have any pattern you prefer. So And what we want to do is we are going to start, we want to cover our ornament with our scrapbook paper. And to cover my ornaments and get the scrapbook paper to stick, I'm going to be using some of this Elmer's Craft Bond spray adhesive. Now I'm back inside and you'll see that they're stuck to the paper. For our next step, we're going to cut out our shapes and then we're going to sand the edges to finish them off. And I covered both sides of the ornament with the scrapbook paper. So now we have both sides of our ornaments done. Now, you can do a number of things with these ornaments, but what I'm going to do is I'm making mine super vintage, and I think I'm going to try some of this glittery tinsel. And this tinsel is just some cheap tinsel, and I purchased it at Dollar Tree back a long time ago, probably like a couple years ago. So I'm going to glue it around the edge. I'm going to attempt to hot glue it around the edge, and then I'm going to trim it up, I think, because I don't think I want that much tinsel, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and continue on and see if we can glue this. Now, I don't know. I'm kind of winging it here because I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll see. I mean, it should be fairly easy, right? We have the tinsel on there, and I do like the tinsel, but I was hoping for a little different effect with the tinsel. So I don't know if I'll do the rest of them in tinsel. Let's go ahead and trim it and see what it looks like. Maybe it'll look a little better here. So what I've decided to do with these three is I'm going to stain the edges with some of this, where's my stain? I guess I can use this stain. I'll use some of this gel stain in the oak finish. And we're just going to stain the edges, and then we're going to kind of distress the edges a little bit with the stain to make it look more antique. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we have both sides done now, and you can see the difference. I didn't do the tinsel one, but you can see the difference. I really like this one. I think this is going to be my favorite one. I'm not sure about the tinsel one. I'm a little undecided about that. So let's continue on, and now we're going to embellish our ornaments. And for that, you can use just some simple greenery, which I think actually I might use. I thought I might use this, but I think that's a little bit too big. So I'm going to use a little bit finer, like this, maybe. Yeah, hold on 1 second. I have something over here. Let me see what I have. Hold on 1 second. Okay, now I have this, which is fine. But I also have this little wreath, which I purchased at Hobby Lobby. And it was originally $8, but I got it for $4. And I think when did I purchase this? What does it say? Oh yeah, I purchased this back in 2022. So I've had this one a while. I think they still have these though this year. Last year they skipped making this one, but this year I think they brought it back. But I think what I'm going to do is just take some sprigs from this, and we'll use them on our little ornaments here. Yeah. Okay, so we got need one more. All right, so we got that done. And then we're just going to trim them and embellish our ornaments. Yeah, I think those would be so cute. But first things first, what you can do, ooh, that's glittery. You can also personalize these little ornaments. And you can just print up a name. This is my little doggy. And then print up a little name, and then you can just attach the name to the ornament. And then you have your name, so you have it personalized, which, oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. I love it already. You could actually probably just do that and poke a hole in it, put a ribbon. I think that'd be cute, but we're not going to do that. We're going to continue on, and we're going to embellish it with some of these little stems. Okay, so then we have our greenery glued on, and it's kind of wild, but it's actually kind of cool that way too. But I think I'm going to trim it down just a little because it's really wild. It needs a little haircut, I think. Let's see. There we go. So we got that kind of trimmed down. What do you guys think about these little things? They need to be trimmed down too? I think so, maybe. I don't know though. They look kind of cute. I'm going to leave them for now, and we'll continue on. But I'm going to leave those for now. So now I want to add, and of course, I'm adding a bow. I'm adding a bow. I know. I don't know, all my bow haters are going to be like, no bow. But you know what? I gotta have a bow on this. So I went out in my stash and I got some of these little bells, which I think are so cute. And I purchased these a while ago at Hobby Lobby. I didn't see them this year, so it's kind of bumming me out because I love them so much. But anyway, we're going to put some of these on here. So let's do that real quick. I could probably put something up here too, maybe. I don't know. I think it looks cute the way it is though, once you add your hanger. So you could put a bell. You could take one of the bells. Where did I put them? Oh, there it is. You could put one of the bells down here too, actually. Nah, let's not do that. Let's not get crazy. All right, so now I'm gonna just take this screwdriver and we're gonna punch a hole where the hole is, if I can find the hole. There you go. Okay, and then we punched our hole out, which actually I'm gonna have to punch it a little bit more. And we're gonna put some ribbon in there, but I'm not sure. I wanted to use this velvet ribbon, but yeah, let's try it. We can try it. Yeah, it'll go. It'll go. All right, now I finished them up and I think they turned out so cute. I love them. And you see how if you don't want to personalize them, you can just use a decal of some sort. You can also just buy the decals. I know sometimes they even sell these kind of things at Dollar Tree, but I think that would be adorable. And then here's one I made for my little doggy. And then this one you guys saw. And then here's the tinsel one, which, I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence with the tinsel one. But it's cute nonetheless. All right, my craft friends, that wraps it up for this video and these fun DIY Christmas-inspired projects. And I want to know, which was your favorite? Did you love the gingerbread man ornaments? Oh, I love those. I can't wait to make more. There's going to be more in our future. I'm just saying. I'm just warning you right now that I've got to make more of those. Or did you like the felt ornaments? I think they turned out cute. Or did you love the third DIY where we customized these cute little wood ornaments? Now, I love these. I think they turned out so adorable. Anyway, let me know down in the comments below which was your favorite, or maybe all three were your favorite like mine. I love all three of them. But of course I do, because I'm making them. I wouldn't make them if I didn't love them, right? Anyway, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. That really helps the video be seen by other crafters so we can grow our community. And until next time, make sure and keep it crafty.